the ramble.
Let's talk about it, big boy. How you got anything else to say about Slime Man?
I just really liked it, man. I like
Slime Man.
I pounded through this anime. I actually tried to get it started earlier, but
yeah,
I've been hooked on that damn Sekiro, which is a topic for later.
Oh Jesus!
So I started Monday.
Dude, we can't keep talking about Sekiro every week.
Oh,
I mean, we could
briefly mention that once.
You went off for a couple minutes.
Did I? I don't remember doing that. Either way, I mean, that's the reason. Like I'm
not trying to get you complex. Talk about what you want, bro.
I dawdled around. I was going to start sooner, and I dawdled around and ended up starting last Monday.
You dawdled and diddled, and you diddled your dawdler.
And I blew through this whole thing in those 5 days.
Yeah, dude. I was already up to like episode 20 when we said we were going to talk about it. So yeah, I just slammed on through those last few. It's a cool show. I will say there's a couple moments that like I do want to talk about because they were either cool or like, one, Shizu's got straight up boob socks, and I'm like, come on, man, boob socks. Do you know about boob socks?
No, I don't. What the hell is a boob sock?
So imagine a shirt, how a shirt would exist and look.
Oh, and
imagine how a shirt would work.
Somebody with large breast wears it and they boob it out?
No, I'm saying like specifically she would like jump through the air and her titties would come off, but there's still fabric underneath them, as if they were in a sock that allows them to move. That's what was happening, as opposed to a regular ass shirt that would like, you know, they're there. Mm-hmm. If the titties go up, the shirt is just like, okay, they just moved. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this was like literally like out, and I'm like, well, that's not how clothing or titties work. Oh, and I was like, all right, weird, whatever.
Well, I'm no scientist.
Shizu also, okay, well, literally look at a shirt. Shizu also...
What we got for Brandon over here, he's a boobologist.
Wow.
He's the biggest boob I know.
I'm a federal booby inspector. What can I tell you? That's not true. She was also the center of one of the coolest scenes in the thing. There's actually other people who could talk about this on YouTube and have made videos about how cool this scene was. But remember that she... specifically, you find out she was summoned. She was in an attack during like World War II, so she didn't get to see like anything that happened after that. And I'm not gonna say like, listen, Japan did some fucked up shit in World War II, but yeah, this is a civilian and she's a small child at the time. But she never got to see whatever happened. She didn't get to see everything. The country did get like, you know, blown straight to hell. Parts of it anyway, and a lot of parts of it. But there's a scene.
Hiroshima.
Yes, there is a great scene where Rimuru, having seen all this stuff, and of course having the godlike power to do whatever the fuck he wants, shows her a projection of Japan, of Tokyo specifically, and showing like, look how tall these buildings got, look how much was rebuilt, look what ended up becoming of that world. And it's very heartfelt. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful to watch, because this is a person who the last thing she knew was her mother being gone and her village burning down to the ground.
Yeah.
And then to see like this is what came of that. Yeah. It's pretty beautiful.
Like we're prospering now.
Yeah, actually, it's really nice. I really like that.
You know, Rimuru is kind of he's the newest guy on the block in the, you know, as far as coming from Earth or whatever. Yeah. So he's finding, as he finds other people from Earth, he is sharing any knowledge they have. Specifically,
he makes so many volumes of fucking manga.
Yeah, he is just shitting out manga to kids.
Straight up, like, actually gives this full Land of the Lustrous straight up, and I'm like, hell yeah.
He's like, how did this one end?
Yeah,
there's a whole segment
where the end of like what was the thing? He was like he's explaining like the first scene there when he realizes what's happening. He's like, so wait, you're saying the Bell Dandy? And I'm like, wait, I know that name. I looked, that was from that one show. Anyway, but it's fucking silly. It's pretty cute. It's pretty fun. He, of course, because he's basically God, has the power to just take paper and make it into mangas of shit that he's read, because of course he has like perfect memory of it somehow.
Save them to memory.
Jesus. It's
fun
kind
though.
of
like
ridiculous.
It's
Oh My Goddess. That was the show. Oh My Goddess.
Oh My Goddess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that one ends. He tells him, and he's like, "This other show is no way. It's still going on." Well, yeah.
Well, I wonder what show is it? Was it Case Closed? Is that what he's talking about?
I don't remember. It was something.
Detective Conan.
May as well have been. But yeah, it's a fun time. It's super cool. And that last city he ends up getting to, like, he travels to this other city to find these kids that Shizu was teaching and stuff. And it's like they got all the they literally have like panes of glass. It's like, oh wow, I haven't seen glass this big. Yeah, motherfucker, they also got automatic doors.
Yeah.
Straight up, he
elevators.
walks up and the bitch, that was a teleportation thing.
Teleporty elevators.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, you get, this whole land has a whole lot to it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this world, and I want to see more of it. It seems like a really fun time.
I really enjoyed my time with it, and I can't wait till 2020 and we get a new season.
Yeah, it was really cute, and I'm gonna watch more.
Hopefully,
of it.
it's another 24. You know, I'd be really excited about it.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched it. I'm really glad I watched it.
It was a good time. Anything else to say about that?
That's it, dude. I think that's it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, it was fun. So I got a question.
What's that, dude?
What have you been watching?
Dude, so...
Pretty much just that this week, right?
Slime.
Watched a lot of Slime.
Sekiro.
Played some Sekiro.
I was really managing that time, dude. And pulling in a couple extra hours, you know.
This fucking guy.
I was going to sleep until 4 a.m. But I did finish out the finale of Promised Neverland, of course.
Which we will talk about.
Yes, I'm gonna just steer away from that for now because next week that's coming out.
There was one specific moment in there when like a thing was happening, and I remember like sitting up and going, "No way!" Because like thing was happening. It was like you get a little backstory, and I was like, "Whoa!" It was pretty great. No spoilers because it just came out yesterday, and holy shit! But holy shit!
Yeah, it was really good, and we'll hit the spoilers on the Ramble next week after.
Yeah, so be ready. You really should watch that show.
We're stoked to talk about that one. That one's good. Also, it got greenlit for another season, 2019 next year, baby.
Yeah. From what I've been hearing,
I'm showing animes don't mess around, dude.
From everything I've been reading online is apparently after up to that arc. After that, it gets so good, is what everyone's saying, and I'm like, so you're saying better? Because this was pretty fucking good. Apparently, it gets way better, and I'm like,
they're about to have to go
crazy
Metal
to
Gear
me.
Solid, freaking Solid Snake out in the woods, Snake Eater.
Still in a dream.
Dude, they're gonna be.
Some days you'll go through the rain. Some days you'll feed on a tree frog. It's so dumb. Anyway,
that's what I was looking for. The tree frog.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's a good time.
I'm stoked about it. I did watch the finale for My Roommate is a Cat.
Nice.
Very touching. I will spoil this for you, Brandon. Cat does not die.
All right.
Cat doesn't die. Thank God.
I guess I gotta watch this goddamn show now.
Yeah, it was really cute. We will talk about that in the future, I'm sure, because I do want to talk about it.
Okay.
Come on, dude. It's not that bad.
It's not bad.
I feel like I can make you watch worse things.
You have.
We could go over Chio's School Road again.
You definitely have made me watch worse things. You're the one who said, next week we're watching Bloody Blood Goku Dolls or whatever it was. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck you, really?
Well, okay, sometimes I'm, trying to give Brandon some options. It's like, I don't know, you decide. So here I am. I'm deciding that in the future we're going to talk about that anime because it is cute and I did like it.
Yeah, sure.
And, I would like my chance to tell people to have their pets spayed and neutered. Go full on Bob Barker with it.
You suck.
It was a cute finale, though. I liked it. And
okay.
Of course, I haven't watched today's episode of Domestic Girlfriend. But man, I watched last week. I told you, dude, it's gonna come crashing down.
This fucking show.
It's gonna come crashing down, and we're at the very beginning and the end. One thing that I will say about...
Do we know if it's 12 or 13? It's 12, right?
It's 12, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so this is the end then.
This is probably the
Tonight's
finale.
the end.
One thing I will say about the company, I did a little bit of research. The company that makes this anime, Diomedea, or Diomeda, something like that.
Jesus.
Diomedea.
Diomedea?
That's how it's spelled, Diomedea, yeah.
Diomedia.
I couldn't find a single anime that they made that they went on to do a second season with.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Now, that's not to say somebody else couldn't pick it up and do something with it, but we might not get a second season of Domestic Girlfriend.
Do we need one?
Kinda, man. I don't want it to be... Well, I did get... I think they did what the purpose was, and they made me find a way to get the manga.
All right, man.
It's on my phone. I want to read that shit.
You're a fool.
I freaking love that series. But the last episode, dude, we got all sorts of...
You just really want to talk about that dude saying he jerked it.
Yeah. I didn't see it coming, dude.
He was I was whipping my dick out. You know what I'm saying?
He was talking about when homegirl was flicking the bean in there.
He saw her flicking the bean. She's like, "Oh, how embarrassing!" He's
and they just had sex.
They just fucked. Yeah, Jesus. And he's like, "Well, I did see you flicking the bean." She's like, "Oh my gosh, how embarrassing!" He's like, "I mean, don't stress too much. I was out there bopping my baloney afterwards."
Yeah, I couldn't stop laughing. But the very end of the episode, you're like, "Oh!" She gets. They were on a school trip when this happened. She gets called into an office, and they have some photos to present to her. Boom, that's where episode ends. We're about to move into the finale. I just know. She's
about to run out. She's leaving forever.
She's running, dude. She's got to.
You better learn how to take it. All right.
Yeah. So, just like I said, dude, like, there's no happy endings for this. Now, what makes anime great is you just want to see everybody do well. I like it.
It's a bad show about bad people. I want to see them all die.
I don't think so. I think you're.
No, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm projecting. Yeah. Eat my dick.
I think you're projecting on the rest of the world because you want everybody to die.
Well, yeah. All right.
But
you monster.
Yeah, I'm excited, and we'll talk about the finale and the ramble next week.
God
I'm sure.
almighty.
Maybe not. We'll talk about it soon.
Go home, get me a snack, and sit down and watch that bullshit.
God only knows that we're going to be reviewing that one sometime in the future.
We can't really, though, right?
Yes, we can.
Come on.
Why? What's wrong with it, dude? You were the one that told me about it.
I was, and I had such high hopes.
And I fell in love with it, and I think it's great, and I think that you like it, and I think your scores will probably reflect that you liked it a little bit.
Yeah, all right.
Plus, we always are looking for stuff to talk about.
I have one question for you, and I think I already know the answer. Have you caught up on Kaguya-sama Love is War yet?
No, I haven't. Because
you monster!
Dude, at what point would I have time? I barely had time. I have made a decision on that, though. I will just go ahead and watch it all when we go to review it. I'm just going to watch it then. Because that's the only way that I'm guaranteed. Dude, I did not have enough time this week, and you know damn well that I didn't. I watched 24 episodes of freaking...
one more round of Sekiro before I go.
25, pretty much. Yeah.
One more second death in Sekiro.
I like that game. It's really fun, dude.
Before I go.
I can't put the shit down.
To the valley
I'm hooked,
below.
dude. It's my juice. It is just... It's hitting me in the face, dude.
How does it feel?
It's calling me a bitch.
Well, you are a bitch.
It's destroying me, and I like it. And I like it, baby.
Yes, Daddy Sekiro. Whip me harder.
Yeah. Beat me harder. Oh!
Kill me again, Sekiro, and this time put some stank on it.
Yeah, so that's what it's like to feel a feeling again.
You're a monster. You're a bad person.
So what if the feeling is anger? It's a feeling.
Up until that game, Roger's like, I feel nothing at all.
Yeah. With full AFI on it.
You monster.
Yeah. But let's go into one final thing here. We have a question from a good buddy.
Okay.
And it's a good question.
Okay.
And it's from
Didn't ask what I'm fucking watching. That's fine.
Dude, I am so sorry. That is on me.
I only got one.
Go ahead, dude. Please tell me what you've been watching.
I did catch up on Kaguya-sama. I only got one actual other thing I watched that was like worth talking about, and that's the finale of Quintessential Quintuplets.
For the first time, I felt really bad.
All the horrible shit you've said. Done. All right. No, it was the finale of Quintessential Quintuplets this season, which I don't know if there's going to be another season. I can't imagine, honestly. It was fine. I don't think it was anything to cream your panties over. But the ending of it apparently does the same thing that the manga does, where the whole time you're like, which one of these girls is going to end up with? Who's it? We know he's getting married. Who's he going to get married to? Wow, wiggy wow. And you see the face at the end. You still don't know because they all apparently look the same. You find out that they all have different hair colors. That's really the only thing. But apparently when they were kids, they all had the same hair color, so it implies that they're all dyeing their hair. And so this one looks an awful lot like one of them, but you still can't say because they don't say the name. So you don't know who it is. And it's kind of like, well, I sure did watch this show. Now, I will say that despite that, I think the ride was still pretty fun. It is a straight up harem anime, but it's really cutesy about it. It's fun.
Wholesome harem.
Wholesome harem is what they call it. It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing. It was fine. But yeah, there's still a lot of cute moments. It's a very cute show. I was into it. If there is another season, I'm definitely going to watch it. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing really to shit yourself over. It was fine. But it was kind of a letdown to be like, oh, we finally get to find out who it is.
It immediately made me like not want to finish it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's worth watching because it's.
I want answers.
I think it's worth watching because it's a cute enough show. I really do think it's worth watching on purely on its merits as a program, despite not getting a big answer to the big mystery.
Essentially,
I think it's
ends up being
a
choose your own adventure.
Kind of, but I still think it's cute enough. I still think it's worth watching. I honestly do. I still think I would recommend it to people, despite this the mystery box not being fully opened at the end. I think it's worth watching. Cool. And that'll be it. Let's talk about this question.
Let's go into this question from our good buddy Josh.
Oh shit, Josh.
Yeah, he always sends us in some good questions.
Joshua.
Here we go.
Yeshua.
What is the worst show you've ever watched to completion?
Completion.
And before you say Domestic Girlfriend,
no,
even though it's not completed yet, and the best you never finished, but doesn't want you to include shows that you are currently watching.
Okay.
That's why I said you can't say Domestic Girlfriend.
The worst show I've watched to complete. Yeah. That's rough.
Worst show you've ever watched to completion and the best you never finished.
Man, oh man. Was there any... I feel like if I watched it all the way through and I didn't like it, I probably just blacked it out, man. Because I can't really think of much that I watched all the way through and hated. I'm gonna let you take point on this one, man. I gotta think for a second.
Samurai Deeper Kyo.
I don't know what that is.
Don't watch that anime.
I don't know what
Trinity Blood. Don't watch that anime.
That one looked shitty to me.
Oh, dude, it's balls awful, dude. People give it a pass and I hate it. Let's see. God, I'm pretty... Those two stick into my mind immediately. How much I didn't like Trinity Blood. I didn't like... God, what was on it? Samurai Deeper Kyo. And I spent way too much money for that damn anime, dude. For it to do me like that. And then, let's see. Really good anime that I never finished.
Never even watched Gurren Lagann, I know that.
Yeah. I guess I could say Death Note. I never finished Death Note.
You never finished Death Note?
Nope.
I did, it's fine.
I fell off that horse. But I did enjoy at least I enjoyed the part that everybody enjoyed. Let's see, was there anything else really good that I never finished watching? The most stuff I've found a way to get it. I never finished High School of the Dead, and I quite like that anime.
Yeah.
It's not very long. I don't know why I didn't finish it or why I haven't. I've had ample opportunities to do so. I've never been through all of Gundam Wing.
Really?
Yes. There we go. I've been through most of it. I've seen the ending of it, but every single episode, back to back, never been through all of it. So I would say that one is incomplete. There's some answers for me, good buddy. I know I gave you more than one or two.
I think that's fair because I still can't think of anything.
If I had to pick one for each, the worst I would give to... Fuck it, I'm gonna give it to Trinity Blood.
Is that garbage?
Balls, dude. And the best I never finished, I will give to Gundam Wing.
I still really don't know, man.
Dude, we've reviewed anime you haven't liked.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't say there's any that like were so shitty.
Chiyo School Road?
Maybe Chiyo School Road. I wasn't really into that one.
That was pretty good. I gotta.
It wasn't, but that's the thing. I don't think it was like objectively shit. I think it had some moments that were fine, and it was okay. Like honestly, overall, it was. I was okay with it, but I don't know. I really don't know, man, because I'm thinking like that's the thing is like if I start watching something and I don't like it, I just don't finish it. Whereas there's other stuff that like I feel like there's got to be like one or two that I've gotten to the end of and been like, huh, okay, but I still.
You never like saw one on Adult Swim or anything like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
That you didn't
like
finish.
I'm thinking. Well, yeah, that would be like one I didn't finish. I never finished Blue Gender or whatever it's called.
Oh, nice. That's a good anime.
Yeah, I remember liking that one. I don't think I ever finished it. I just remember like a bunch of crazy shit happening.
Yep.
Never finished Eureka 7. I really like that one. The bits I did see.
Yeah, my little brother loves that anime.
It's fun.
I've always meant to watch it. I just
both of those shows. I have a list that I keep of like things that I call it my list of shit that fucked me up, which is things that media or moments in my life that legitimately like I think of and I'm like, Jesus, I'm like a little bit traumatized by that. And both of those shows gave me 2 moments on that list. Blue Gender, it was the one where dude spends the whole episode trying to keep this little girl safe and protect her, and then he gets beat up or something. He's laying in the street toward the end of the episode, and he sees her standing in the street, and he's like reaching out to her and trying to tell her to run, and then one of these big ass bug monsters goes thunk and takes her. It's like, wow, you did nothing. And then in Eureka 7, it was the the whole like what was their name? Ray Beams and his wife. I can't remember her name. Or maybe her name was Ray. I can't remember. It was these 2 people who were the Beams. And Jesus, there's a moment that anyone who's watched that knows what it is. And it's like, holy fuck, that's messed up. Still can't think of one that like I watched all the way through and hated. Or like it was the shittiest thing I watched all the way through. I guess I'm just going to cop out and say Chio School Road, even though I didn't hate it. I guess I need.
He doesn't say hate. He says the worst show.
Just the worst one.
Yeah.
That still implies that it's like shitty, objectively shitty, and I don't think that show is objectively shitty.
Yeah. To be fair, Brandon is now just entering into full weebhood.
Fuck you. Don't you ever call me that shit.
Where I've been there for years, baby.
You know what show I finished and I fucking hated? There's this piece of shit show called GTO. It's absolute garbage.
Of course you would try that. You're not affecting me, you stupid dumb.
Isn't your favorite anime Inuyasha?
No, I actually do not care for Inuyasha. I do not, but I didn't finish that one or I would have said it.
You know what I would say if I was a real asshole? What was the show the worst thing I went all the way through? If I was a real asshole?
What?
Fully Coolly Progressive.
Oh man, that would be a real asshole thing to
That'd
say.
be an asshole thing to say. Good thing I didn't say it.
Did you wait? So I want to know. Did you like Chio School Road more than Progressive?
Oh, that's tough.
That's what I want to know, dude.
That's rough. That's the whole rest of this episode. Shit, dude. I think I like Chio School Road better.
Wow, dude.
I think Progressive really let me down.
I don't know. I would have a tough time choosing because I liked both. Now, Progressive didn't deliver it.
It was the ending of it, man. The way the fact that Haruko went from being like a real badass to love me, say that you love me, like it really bummed me out. It really bummed me out. I didn't like how they affected that character. Alternative is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
By comparison, even I would say it's up
neither
there.
one of them. But I guess I had myself so braced for the fact that they weren't going to be as good as the original.
Yeah.
And neither one was.
You just were pre-clinched.
Yeah, I was just ready for some Fooly Cooly. I think Progressive has all of the flash, and Alternative has all of the weird and story.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to put it for me. But yeah, I can feel that, dude. I liked both Chio School Road and Progressive, but I don't know which one I liked more.
Yeah.
Probably Progressive. I probably liked Progressive more.
I'll kill you.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, yeah, I don't really have anything else for that. I haven't, like, legitimately, this past year and a half or so, I've watched more anime than I have, like, the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That's
50 episodes, baby.
Yeah, that is not, like, an exaggeration at all. So I don't really have that much. Like, unless it was on Adult Swim back then, like, around the Cowboy Bebop days, I probably didn't see it. I can remember, like, I can remember for sure 2 other animes that I watched in between then and this podcast, and they were Princess Jellyfish, which was very cute, and
Gurren Lagann?
Read or Die the TV. Oh yeah, Gurren Lagann, sure. I love that show. Read or Die the TV series. I watched that when I got Verve, and I was like, hell yeah. That's a good show.
Yeah. Nice,
anyway.
Man. Well, those are some answers for you, Joshua. I know it's a lot of answers.
Mine was a bit disappointing.
That was excellent question.
That was a very good question.
I do like that question. That was
you
fun.
You really gotta give me these like before. You can't just...
Well, dude, if you just go look at this comments, he posted this 3 days ago.
You gotta like sit. I don't know if you're gonna pick one. I'll start letting you know,
dude. I'll start letting you know.
I don't know if you're gonna pick one or something.
I'll pick them all. If somebody sends me a question, I'm gonna use every single question
and send you that they commented on a video.
Well,
it's not really sending it to you. What did you just throw at me, you asshole? What was that?
It was the cap to my water.
Fucking dick just threw a water, like it bounced off my head. You bitch.
Deflected. I've been playing Sekiro. Oh, goddamn dick.
You did deflect shit. It bounced off your titty. All right.
Sir, that's my pectoral.
Yeah.
And I will not have you say anything but that. I want you to only refer to my chest as my pectorals.
This guy Roger here, he's got them little titties.
Shut up, dude. I'll kill you.
He's got them little titties.
I'll throw this water bottle at you next.
Finish the water first, you bitch bastard.
Let's get on out of here.
All right, well.
Let's kick rocks. Let's get to scooting. Let's make like a tree and fuck off.
We gonna beat cheeks? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, well. Jesus, Roger. All right, well, the show took a real turn there at the end. I'm sorry you had to hear all that.
I'm glad you did. That's what you come for, right?
All right. Basically, we're just going to hit the plugs on the way out. So, if you want to send us any questions, comments, any cool stuff like that, tell us about a series we should watch. Let us know what you thought about a thing. There's a number of ways to do that. You can
if we ever get a cool question on here like Joshua sent in and you want to answer it in the comments.
Hell yeah. And if it's answer that shit. Maybe we'll talk about it on the show. Be like, this guy said this. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's a good show. Or a shitty show.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, you can send us stuff at our email account. That is thegoodbuddiesanimepod@gmail.com. You can leave a comment on the YouTube videos if you're watching to this and or listening to it on Rapid Kick Media on YouTube. You can also leave us comments pretty much anywhere that you can find a podcast. Apple iTunes, Apple Podcast, Podbean. We got Stitcher. We got Podcast Addict is what I use. A lot of good stuff. Podcast.com. We're not on Spotify because fuck them. That's why. Mm-hmm. Not because they don't want us, because we don't want them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not because I haven't been trying and working for it.
But yeah, you can leave us ratings and comments pretty much anywhere. We'd appreciate it. Smash that like button. Give us the 5 stars. Love ya. Beyond that, you can, of course, leave us comments on the Twitter. That's TGB_AnimePod. The Facebook group, The Good Buddies Universe. And the Tumblr, which is mostly dead, thegoodbuddies.tumblr.com. Hit us up anywhere. Join up. Follow us. Tell us about it. Comment. Like it. Yeah, man. Whip it out. Whip it up. And I think that's it for the main plugs, right?
That's it, dude.
We do, of course, want to give a shout out to our good buddies, Married with Seamonsters, a.k.a. the Mary Janes, for the use of our opening theme song, Paperdoll. Now, they are on Spotify because they're just so fucking cool. But that track and many other hot fire tracks are only available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. We also want to give a shout out to our good buddy,
Petty Theft.
That is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft. For the use of our closing theme song, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. You can find Petty Theft on Twitter and SoundCloud under Petty Theft. 2 P's, 2 T's. And I think that's about it, big boy. You want to take us out? You want me to take us out? How are we doing this?
You got anything to take us out on?
No.
I know that we said something really funny earlier, and I just can't remember what it was.
I don't know. Something dumb.
Okay.
Just say, Oh, I got one.
Okay.
I got one for you. From all of us here at the Good Buddies Anime Podcast, Anime Universe, Anime Review.
Nailed it first try, as always. Off the Thunderdome.
From all of us here at the Good Buddies Universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
And I am your good buddy Roger.
Pepper bread. Ah!